Hi Aquarius, welcome to your unexpected reading for April 29th through May 28th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. Recommend a reader shout out. I have two. They go to Water Baby Tarot and Hustla Jones Tarot. Check both of them out if you get a chance. Show them some love. I will have both of their links in the description box below. Alright, if you care to recommend somebody, stop by the community post and put your recommendation in. Alright, unexpected for Aquarius. Five of Cups. Okay, so are you feeling disappointed, like you might have lost out on something, or something has happened and you're disappointed with the outcome? It feels like you're in transition though. It doesn't feel like this is over. God, it never feels like it's over. This is, pardon me, this might be a series of many disappointments. Getting some water. Alright, so okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Hang on one second. So we have the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Cups and the Death card here. So this is perhaps being in self-protective mode and guarding your emotions, or kind of being absorbed in your emotions right now. No judgment, that's not a bad thing. It's just that you're primarily focused on keeping things very close to the vest and the chest, whatever this thing is. We got the Four of Pentacles right here. Sorry, yeah. Okay. This is change, if not an ending to a situation. So, okay, Aquarius, what's going on? Six of Pentacles, the Lovers, Knight of Cups, Five of Wands. Right, so, let's do it like this. So four, we got two sixes. Page 4, 5. Okay, so we got two fives and two sixes. Alright, so we're talking about kind of being irritated with the situation, possibly some upset, some irritability, and kind of keeping vigil, or it's almost like this is the aftermath of what happened. There's disappointment, somebody's examining their feelings, someone's also guarding, you're also guarding your feelings. Who are you dealing with, Aquarius? Who's Aquarius dealing with? Page of Wands. So, hearing some news, perhaps? Interesting. So this could be, it could be that you just heard some news. Pardon me, I don't know what's going on with my throat. But it could also be that whatever you were hoping for with somebody is not really going anywhere. It's just staying at that level of kind of flirtation, talking about things, or just friendly dates or friendly interaction, but it's not anything beyond that right now. So Six of Pentacles about. So Six of Pentacles about. Okay, so we got Six of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. What's this Page of Wands about? So this could be you're dealing with making that offer. Making a fair and balanced offer. I hate to say doing the right thing, but that keeps coming up. Doing the right thing, making an offer. Offer of what? What's going on with this page of wands? So is this about taking a relationship to the next level and someone hasn't, and that's why we have this disappointment here? Someone's not making that offer, Aquarius. What's this Lovers about? What's this Lovers about? Because we got the Knight of Cups twice here. Look at that. What's this Lovers about? Good gracious. 1, 2, 3. 3 knights. Lively debate. So it looks like there's disappointment and possibly considering moving on because someone has not made an offer that maybe you've been with somebody for a while, or you wanted, and it's never moved past a certain level, and you feel a strong connection to this person. We got 2 6s here, so I mean that's soulmate number, right? But it's not going past a certain point, or there's a shying away of discussing that, which would suggest this person doesn't want it. What's this Knight of Cups about? Oh, good gracious, is it coming in? What's this Knight of Cups about? Oh. It looks like you might be the one to end it, or to maybe this is like you telling the person under no uncertain terms that, you know what, this logically and very decisively and clearly, look, I feel this way about you and I want things to be taken to the next level. Or this could be a person telling you the same thing, that I want things to go to the next level, otherwise I can't continue. Like I'm already, there's disappointment and sadness and feeling like I need to protect my emotions because apparently you're just not as into it as I am. And this is all about kind of a lack of an offer. There's interest and passion, but it feels like it might be more one-sided. And so whoever the person is that's disappointed, and right here it's showing it's you, could be energies reversed. This is general, right? But it looks like you're thinking of making some changes. You're thinking of possibly moving on because there is that lack of attention, forward movement, that sort of thing. And it looks like there might be a heart-to-heart talk, but not really heart-to-heart because it's void of emotion. It's just very decisive and clear-headed and like, look, here's laying things out. This could be an online relationship that has never gotten off the ground. We've got some swords here. What's this 5 of Wands about? What's this 5 of Wands about? Lovers card twice. Wow, Knight of Cups card twice. Okay, so this is about an emotional offer from somebody you consider a soulmate, or somebody making the choice to make that emotional offer, that emotional commitment. And this is saying to stay in the struggle, to compete, that there is conflict regarding this choice. So perhaps that's what you need to be aware of. Hold on a minute. Let me get a card. All right. I want to do that first. Okay. Hang on here. So I'm going to get 2 dice here. All right. What else does Aquarius need to know? Aquarius needs to know. So this is about things not moving forward. a lack of direction, perhaps, and that's why things aren't moving forward, because there's no direction. You haven't had that clear conversation yet, perhaps, and things, and having to be patient, making sure that things are on solid footing, solid ground. So perhaps things aren't moving forward because there's this notion, or there's this feeling, perception that things are not solid, things are not secure, it's not a strong offer, or solid foundation. So, and that's why we have the struggle here, is because this is anything but stable right here. And this could be confirming, validating your suspicion, or your kind of disappointment that, you know what, this is not a stable connection. This might be passionate. It might be just about the passion, but it's not stable. All right, 2 cards, please, for Aquarius. 2 cards, please, for Aquarius. Oops. 2 cards for Aquarius. So we've got the stork and we've got the fox. This is about movement forward. This is about being careful of that, because there could be ulterior motives. There could be some dishonesty or manipulation. So, I apologize about my throat. I'm not sure what's going on. Comes and goes, allergy season. This could be spring. This could be the reason that things have not moved forward, like I just said, is dishonesty, something ulterior motive, something else is going on, and it could be that this person has a lot of sticks in the fire. If and that's not a euphemism, or is it? It just could be there's more than meets the eye. It could be that things aren't moving forward because someone is putting their career, they have to put their career and financial choices first. It could be that. Right, what would Aquarius's person say to them? Aquarius's person say to them. Aquarius's person. I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. Okay, so alright, I'm just going to say it. That kind of rings hollow, because I don't think this is about someone not being able to find the right words. I think that they just know that it's not going to be what you want to hear, and it's going to cause conflict. So I feel like they're just kind of avoiding. And in not finding the right words, it's because they're not thinking thoughtfully of how to present their situation, their argument, whatever. I feel like this is kind of lazy and careless. I feel like they're not taking the time to think of you and how to relate it to you, so that there could be understanding and being proactive about any arguments or any misunderstandings or anything regarding future issues, questions, things like that. So I don't know. I think they know what to say. I just think they know it's going to cause problems, and so they're avoiding saying it. Hence the kind of stall in communication, the kind of keeping things at a certain level, because their priorities, this is not stable, or they don't see it as that. They just see it about a certain subset, if you will. It's not inclusive. It's not about a strong foundation, about future longevity, about the romance as well as the practical side of connection. It's probably just for a physical connection. All right. A confirmation card here. What else? I'll get a confirmation card for Aquarius. Okay. Confirmation for Aquarius. So if we're talking in terms of kings, this could be Gemini. Could also be Libra or Aquarius. Hello. And this is information being, this is about information, about having information. King of Swords. So this could be online information. This could be with a marital situation because we're suited, or a very connected partnership because we're suited. But this king controls the flow of information. They kind of rule and make judgments. It is the husband card. So this could be regarding whether there's going to be a commitment or not, that things aren't moving forward because things are just not stable. And either this person is withholding information, talking to you, they've cut things off, or they're giving you information strategically. This is all about somebody managing information that is given regarding, in this case, a love relationship moving forward or not, and why. And we've got other things going on that they might not have shared with you. This is strategic information. So Aquarius, if things have not been moving forward with your person, there's a very good chance that they could have other things going on. Maybe they're dating other people. Maybe they just, like I said, don't want things to move forward. What's this death card about? What's this death card about for Aquarius? It's not literal death. It just means change. Yeah, okay, so there's, ouch, there's that new beginning, because with change is, or with death is always change and a new beginning afterwards. And we've got that right here with this brand spanking new beginning, like a clean slate. What's this fool? I'm sorry, what's this death about here? Oh, this just jumped. Hangman. What's his death card? Oh, what's this death card for Aquarius? So there's been an ending. There's nothing you can do about this situation because this person simply doesn't want it to go any further for whatever reason. It could be career, but it also, we've got some cards that could indicate more things going on than meets the eye that you might or might not know about. And we've got the Page of Cups twice, we've got the Knight of Cups twice, and we had something, Lover's card twice. So this is all about someone wanting an offer and someone kind of not being ready for that, being at that page level where they're either withholding information or their feelings about the information about their feelings. They're just not offering very much in the way of a romantic connection, and that's how they like it. So it kind of leaves you a bit nowhere, I know it, but anyway, that's what's going on for the next month for you. That's what it feels like with this person. They just have other things going on that they want to prioritize, and that it's kind of this Six of Pentacles right here. It could be that it's very one-sided, that you're somebody, I would think it's you based on this reading, but it could be the other person, but somebody in the relationship is or was not giving enough, and the other person was over giving. So it was kind of one-sided, or it wasn't reciprocal, it wasn't balanced. I am sorry, Aquarius. Wish it was better news. I wish you luck with this. Hopefully there's some kind of resolution you can reach, but this person does not want it the way you want it, and it looks like it has ended, and I think that's wise for you, because why go chasing after, you know what I mean? You know the drill. No speeches, no lectures, just this is disappointing and I'm sorry, but good for you for recognizing that, for showing up for confirmation and moving forward. I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.